Welcome back, nail queens. Today I'm going to be doing a mani, including a little bit of nail art using Dipalicious Nails dip powders. I love her products. I don't wear them as often as I should. She's one of the companies that has been around in my nail collection longer than most. She has incredible products. They're really amazing quality. So it's just one of those brands that has a great reputation, great quality products, great liquids, great everything in her store. You can tell she pours her heart into her products, and the quality speaks for itself. So I'm using these three colors, and I'll have them all linked down below in case you want to shop her store for some of these colors. I don't know why I'm in the fall vibes. It's July. July just started, but I'm in the fall mood. Is something wrong with me? Anyways, so I'm just going to go through this mani, and I'm just going to dip in the three different colors for a total of 2 times per dip powder, and I'll chime in when I have something to say. Bye. So I realized that I actually have a cuticle cleanup tool from Dipalicious that I haven't been using for this entire video, and I don't know why. So I'm pulling it out now, and one end is the wax tool end, and the other end is the tool that I like to use around my cuticles. This one, it feels like a sturdy piece of tool. I was going to say equipment, but I don't know what you'd refer to it as other than a tool. And it doesn't feel as sharp as the one I have been using that I got off of Amazon. So I don't know how to explain it. It just feels like it's not going to stab you to death. Anyways, I'm just going to keep dipping, but this time I'm moving over from the tool that I got from Amazon to using the Dipalicious one, which, man, it's removing like a good amount of product that's around my cuticles. I love this. Very quickly, I want to pop in and show you the difference between the two cuticle cleanup tools I have. I'm not kidding, like I'm poking both of them, and the older one I have is pointier, like it's sharper. So I don't know if you're someone who's afraid of damaging your nail beds, or if you pressed on your nail beds too hard with whatever tool you're using, the blunter one will probably be safer for you to use. Or if you stick your hand in your nail station stuff and something is just poking at you, the Dipalicious one comes with a cap, so you make sure that you're not going to get stabbed by your cuticle cleanup tool. I would like to take a moment to just focus on how the base bond, just when it hits those flakes, they light up like they got this fiery orange to them with how the light hits it. and I think they're incredible. I don't know why. I'm just like really obsessed with these flakes, and I think it paired really nicely with the peachy color right next to it because the peachy is kind of like a peachy orange. So the orange flakes really played off of it. I don't know, I'm just liking this combo a lot, and I love these flakes. Flakes are so easy to use, guys. So if you're looking for something to add pizzazz to your manis, but you don't want to deal with a chunky glitter, flakes are the way to go. So this is what I have on my nails now, so I'm going to dust everything off and then get into the clear encapsulation. So I do have Dipalicious clear dip powder, which is a pretty good clear dip powder. I haven't used it in a while, so I can't remember if it's like a favorite for me or not, but I'm going to clear encapsulate all of my nails, and then we're going to get into the nail art. Okay, so the clear encapsulation is pretty much done. I am going to do the activating, filing, shaping, and buffing off camera so that we can get straight into the nail art. I don't want to waste time on that. So I have added a top coat to the berry sweet colors, and then on this other solid, that's where I'm going to be doing the nail art. I want the flaky to have its own debut. I want it to steal the show. So I'm using gel polishes from Nail Addict and this stamping plate from Maniology. It's a fall plate, which is why I'm doing fall manis. So I'm going to be using all those products. All of this is going to be linked below, by the way, if you're interested in shopping or you just want to browse and peruse like what I'm using. So what I'm doing is I'm actually going to use the brush that came on the gel polish to brush on, like, I'm basically gonna do, what is it? Is it called abstract nail art? Yeah, I think it is. So I'm basically just doing like a paint swatch of one color and then curing that in my nail lamp and then doing another like little round swatch on the complete opposite side, maybe overlapping, and curing that in my nail lamp as well. So I'm gonna be using this berry color, which seems to match the dip powder perfectly. So I don't know why, but I didn't realize that the color I did this over was a color changing powder. I knew it when I asked for this color, but I didn't realize it when I was putting it on. I just don't know. I don't know where I left that out, where I missed it, but I just think it's funny that I completely forgot and that it somehow matches the berry color, so I think that's cool too. So now I'm taking the gel polish and I'm just going to do a swipe on it on the side over here with a little bit of overlapping magic. It's not really magic, just overlapping it, and then cure that in my nail lamp as well. Now on to my favorite part is the stamping, which, by the way, did you know that Dipalicious Nails carries Maniology products in her shop? She's an authorized distributor of their products, and she carries some of their stuff in their shop. So if you're looking to buy from her and you want stamping stuff, check out her selection of stamping products. So I'm struggling right now with the stamping though. I'm like It's crazy, right? I'm struggling. I've had to redo this leaf twice. The first time it didn't turn out okay. The second time it definitely didn't turn out okay. And then this third time, which, you know, it looks a little better. It looks definitely great here on the stamper, but I don't know what happened. Maybe my nail is just a little too dry, but for some reason it didn't pick up all the way. Like there's still a little bit of residue of the stamping polish on my stamper. I'm like, what the hell? This does not look okay. So I have to redo it. Okay, so I know this is not a saying, but fourth time is the charm, right? At least it should be in this case. I use the same technique every single time, but I don't always get it right every single time. So this time, it picked up beautifully on the stamper, wasn't patchy, wasn't missing any spots, and I'm going to, why is my camera doing this? This looks so crazy. I want to show you guys how clear it looks on the stamper, but I don't know what's happening here. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and stamp it on my nails and show you guys how it looks once it's completely stamped, because this time it finally picks up fully. The whole, like, I don't know, there's something like, I love it. I just love how it picked up. It makes me so excited, like a successful stamp. So I'm adding a little bit of more polish on my plate, and I'm using a dotting tool because I don't know if you've seen abstract nail art, but it's basically a bunch of different like textures, designs. So I'm just adding like little dots here and there on the side of the nail. So this mani, it basically has two color swatches over top of a peachy background with a leaf and some dots. So if you go look up abstract nail art designs, you're gonna see all kinds of things. It's very random, but for some reason it's so aesthetically pleasing. So this is almost the final look. I am going to apply a gel top coat onto the stamped nail. I think I'm going to leave the middle finger matte. I don't know why, I just really like the way it looks matte. So all in all, I love how this mani turned out. If you did too, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Bye!